Sometimes to know the future better, you have to go back in time, and that's what we are going to do with the journey called Mastech. In fact, with Sudhakar Ram, we have the co-founders. We have Ashank Desai, who's pretty much the founder. He calls him, I mean, he is the father of Mastech in many ways. And of course, Sundar is also there with us. Sudhakar, let me, we asked you the question throughout the day, but right now when Ashank, the baton passed on, unfortunately, or for whatever reasons, recession did come at the same time.
I took over from Ashank in 2007. Jan 2007 is when he handed over the chairmanship to me. And we had already set in motion the idea that we should be a third wave company. I had been writing about it in 2006, and it fit actually Mastech's profile and Mastech's calling in some way, that we would be about transformational solutions. So first thing we did was actually to reinforce the board to give us a momentum. So by Jan, we had 3 new board members inducted, people like Arun Nanda, Amit, and Raj Mashru. And the year 2008-2009 actually saw very good growth in Mastech. We grew at 34%. We made the acquisitions that we had planned, which were in line with the insurance strategy and the vertical strategy. STG was brought into the fold at that point.
We keep asking, this is first-gen entrepreneurship. What about the future?
One has to go to the basic purpose or basic long-term vision. What we are building really is an institution which will survive for a long term. So what is important is institution. Founders have to make it happen in whatever form that is required to make it happen.
Short and sweet advice to the man who is in the hot seat?
I think he's got a long way to go. Like I said, we are 27 years young or 28 years young, as the case may be, as a company. The world is still there, and I think we will continue to participate in it.
We have started, as you said, 27 years young, and there is a long way to go, because our goal, as I said, is about really a long-term institution which will survive much beyond an industry. Huge task.
Sudhakar?
So, I mean, making him feel...
They are great guns in the industry. There's so much that they bring onto the table. What gives you that strength? Do you feel sort of somewhere assured that you're not alone? That, when we put the focus or spotlight on you, you know that there is a certain amount of support system that still exists?
Sure. And I think one of the key aspects of Mastech, the transition that we have made, and is the power of the board. And one of the advantages and strengths that we have is that 4 founder members who started the company are pretty much actively part of the board, stewarding the company forward.
I must ask that tough question to you. We love quantifying, we love numbers, and I know it's difficult to aim at something, but give us a 3 to 5 years, anybody who's watching this program, give us a sense, a visibility into Mastech of tomorrow, 5 years down the line. Let's say, what kind of a company, how would you define Mastech?
Sure. We would be in the top 2 or 3 in verticals like insurance and public sector. There will be a couple of more verticals. We would be at least $1 billion in terms of revenue. We would have a very strong global team that we take advantage of the Indian raw talent which is there, but blend it with the experience and the subject matter expertise of the Western. And we put together an excellent team to make it happen.
Sure. One last question that I have to ask. Tell us the secret of getting along for so many long years with families, with egos, with everything involved. What's that one secret? I'm sure I'm interested. My viewers are interested.
I think it is probably low-level ego.
Low-level ego, okay.
That may be one thing. And
actually, we are not complementary to each other.
That works, isn't it?
Yes. I think we are different. And I don't think any of us is particularly shy. So it's not that we agree on everything. In fact, we disagree more often than we agree. But there is respect for each other. And I think we give the space to each other. And that's very important.
You agree to the bonding mantra?
Yeah, and I think one thing which has played a key role, unfortunately Ketan is missing in this crowd, but Ketan has been a very good glue to keep all of us sane and together. So he's an excellent person to keep a team in motion and together. So I think Ketan's contribution is very critical.
You know, this says a lot. When three of them are sitting together, they can talk about each other. They are actually missing the fourth one who is not here. So that says why this bonding has been so strong, has survived many years, and will, all the best, will survive many, many, many more years forever, in fact. Thank you so much, Sudhakar.
Thank
it has
you,
been
Zarina.
a super, super day. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. It's been an excellent, well-spent day, and this experience I will count in my life too.
Thanks.
Thank you.